So I came around a curve, and I'm going to estimate that I'm quite confident I was below 20 miles an hour. And it is, I call it a 180-degree curve, and you guys have all gone up and down it. And as I came around the curve, there was a car coming up, a Jeep Wrangler, as a matter of fact, with a cow pusher, nonetheless, on the front. It was coming up the mountain, and it was completely in my lane. And I'm not saying it was a little bit over the dotted yellow line. It was completely, they had take the turn too sharply and were squarely in my lane. You know, I think when I think back on it, I think there were three possible outcomes. The first was, if I had veered to the left, I would have gone over the cliff, and likely would have, in all seriousness, would have died. Scenario two is what happened. One of them, I hit the brakes, and the back end started to slide around, and you know, it's quite possible scenario two would have been that I would have high-sided, in which case I would have been thrown into the Jeep or under it. Thankfully, it was scenario three, where I hit the brake, the back end slid out, and the bike slid out from underneath me, so I fell and was actually thrown into the side of the mountain. And so as I was veering to the right, the car veered to their right. Fortunately, only ran over my back wheel. I went into the side of the embankment. The impact was on my cheek, actually. Despite the fact that I had a helmet, I hit my cheek. I fractured my eye socket and a nasal cavity, and as many of you have all experienced, a pretty sad case of road rash.